Hi there, quick video today to show you how you can use the venue management system to connect simulators which are not physically on your local area network. The screen you're seeing here is this is on my laptop. I have got a remote team viewer session connecting into the event management system running on our sister company, the Race Centre's central computer in the venue that's about a mile away from here. You'll see, if you're familiar with the system, that pods 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are all connected, so those simulators are physically in the venue. But pod number 10 is showing as red. It's not connected. EMS cannot find it on the local area network. The reason it cannot find it is because it is here in my lounge. So there's pod number 10 borrowed from the Race Centre, connected to my home television, and there's a keyboard and mouse. What I'm going to quickly show you is how, using a product called ZeroTier, we can make pod number 10 there across the internet appear as if it is on the local area network. So we're going to follow 6 basic steps: download and install ZeroTier, create an account, and that'll give you a 16-character code. Let's look at those first 3 steps first. So bring up our web browser. Here's ZeroTier's website. You just basically go to there, create an account and download the software. It's a very small piece of software, very quick to install, very lightweight. Once you've created an account, you create a network and it gives you a unique 16-character code. I'm not bothered showing you this because you can block who connects to it, and I will also, for belt and braces, delete this account and delete this network and create a new one before uploading this video. So if we have a quick look at that, it's got some characteristics. It's got a name. I've set it as private, which means anybody who tries to connect to that needs to be authorized first. And we see here the 3 machines which I've authorized. Anyway, very quickly, that's the first 3 steps: installing the product, creating an account. Then the next 3 steps is to install ZeroTier on the EMS machine we're connected to via TeamViewer, install it on pod 10, and a quick bit of configuration. And first time ever using this product, I had it up and running in well under half an hour. So it really is surprisingly easy to use. So back to the EMS machine, which still can't see pod 10 at this stage. If we go to the ZeroTier icon just here, we can see the network it's connected to. There's the 16-character code, and if we look at show networks, we can see the IP address that it has been assigned. We'll come back to that number there in a minute. On the pod 10 simulator PC, if we have a look at that one, we'll see here PMTS running as usual. Here, if we go to the, let's get a little bit closer, go to the network, and the ZeroTier icon, show networks. Let's bring it up to the top of the screen. We see here effectively a virtual IP address that ZeroTier has given it, which is 10.244.52.148. So if we go and use TeamViewer to connect back into the venue where pod 10 is not connected, if we go to settings, connection settings, manual pod configuration, and we see here all of the 192.168.1.1, 1.2, 1.3. If we scroll down to pod number 10, EMS is trying to find pod 10 on 192.168.1.10. Obviously it's physically not there. I've already stored in the cut and paste that IP address we've got from pod 10, 10.244.52.148. If I now save and restart, so currently it's not showing as connected. If I do a save and restart with that new value, so shutting down EMS and restarting it, when it comes back up again, the magic should be that EMS will find pod 10 across the internet, and from that point forward we'll think of it as being on the local area network. At which point there's just a couple of values that we need to change in EMS. So EMS has just started, and there we go, pods green, 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 and number 10 is now showing as orange. EMS has connected to pod 10 across the internet. So now let's use let's connect a vehicle. Now when you do the launch from EMS with rfactor1, which I'm using for this demo, you provide it the IP address of the server to connect back to. The rfactor server working here, and obviously I'm demonstrating this with rfactor1. All of this works the same with rfactor2, Assetto Corsa, all of the other games that we support. But you need to give it the IP address to come back to, which I've already done here. So I'm going to launch a Formula Ford, and I'm going to connect it with the IP address across ZeroTier. So now when I launch the simulator on pod number 10, EMS is communicating with pod 10 across the internet and has launched rfactor. If I now put on track from this point forward, EMS does not care that this is across the internet. So there we go, we now have pods 1 to 9 physically connected on the local area network in the venue, and pod number 10, as far as EMS is concerned, is the same. So the final part of the test here, I'm just going to turn on the AI, and you should be able to see pod number 10 on track with all of the other cars in the venue. And from which point forward all of the usual features work. So if we wanted to toggle that from manual to auto, switching it to auto there makes no difference, it's across the internet. If I wanted to look at the live telemetry, that's streaming there. So in a nutshell, that's the end of the demonstration. Very simple to do. Hope you find it useful. If you do comment on our community, ways you're finding it useful. If you've got any questions, you can either ask those on the community or come to me directly. Okay, I hope you're all keeping well. End of video.